Politica all the way. Politica all the way. Politica all the way.
Hey, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and those watching all over the world and nakikinig po sa atin. Ito po ang Politica All the Way with Jojo A. Dito po yung nag-uusapan natin the issues of the day of the country, things that matter to us as Filipinos. We're not here to resolve anything, but siguro ito, pinag-uusapan lang natin lahat in the hope that we will come to a resolve at one point or the other, if at all. Sana, by God's grace, we always do that naman, we always achieve that. Our guest today, ako'y very excited dahil I have admired her work from afar, and she's with us today. Siya po ang ating former BIR commissioner. Yan. Ang tawag namin sa kanya dati sa show business circling, etc. Queen, yung ETC, because she's an effective tax collector. Kaya ETC yan, no? During the Pinoy administration, 2010-2016, she's currently the commissioner at Independent Commission for Reforming International Corporate Taxation. She's part of the international think tank. She's also the chairperson of Basic Energy and Corporation, among other things. She's highly political. She's got the best ideas one can ever see and know about the country and where it's going. But most importantly, ito lang, daldal ko, no, I'm very excited lang. She is one of those that can get away with a boy's haircut and still maintain the sex appeal of a lady. Yeah. Please welcome our guest, Commissioner Kim Henares. Ay, nako.
Hi.
Commissioner.
Kumusta po kayo?
I'm good. Kumusta po kayo? Magandang buhay sa inyo. And thank you very much for making time. I'm very excited with this. Kaya nga, kitang-kita nga sa aking pananalita. There's so many things we can talk about. But let's start off muna with, I want to be personal. You grew up in the 70s and towards into the 80s. How is it like growing up on those days while you were young? Did you ever see yourself being involved in such a big way in government?
When I was growing up, life was simple,
Mm-hmm.
and everything is doing what is right and avoiding what's doing wrong, no? And there's very few gray area, so life is simple. Then secondly, I've never envisioned myself to be in government. Going to government, it's just an accident or a detour.
It fell on your lap. Ganon.
Yeah, it just happened. But I never dreamed of being in government.
Yeah, pero you graduated with flying colors as an accountant, lawyer, 'di ba? Siyempre, merong and then they go to you when it comes to economics of the at one point di dumaan sa isip niyo na one of these days I will be rubbing shoulders and be sitting down in a cabinet meeting with the president while you were young?
No.
Hindi talaga, ha?
No. My practice is really private practice, advising corporation.
Mhm.
I don't even do litigation because I don't like litigation. So it's really private practice. If you ask my classmate and ask them who will be in government, I think I'll be in the last name that they will mention.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Wow! Bakit talagang ganun pala? Hindi mo na naisip, Commissioner, na you'll be part of government? Oh, was it a welcome thing for you when you became part of it? How did it feel na, uy, nandito na ako,
I feel it's a responsibility.
Oh.
When I accepted the government position, it's really because I want to help. That's it. Not because of anything else. So I did not. At that time, in fact, I was involved in a dispute with the bank. No? So when I became deputy commissioner, in fact, somebody said, "Oh, why don't you investigate that bank?" I said, "Well, I did not go to government to do that. I was invited to help solve something, and that's the reason why I'm here, not to go against anyone."
just perform your duty.
Yes.
Nung when you were, kasi nung time namin na yan, I remember, ang daming especially in show business. They started, tumaas yung mga lawyers and accountants. Kasi mga show business people, tama ba yung bayad natin ng taxes, ganyan. Diba? That was just about the time that everybody was really talagang, careful about and when it comes to making their taxes. Conscious,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Diba?
Which, anecdotally, I heard that it was during my term that the number of people in the law firm increased, the number of accountants in an accounting firm increased, and their business increased. But it's more because I think instead of going to a fixer, you go and consult the professional. No? Diba? Because it's a matter of whether the law says you're taxable or not.
Right.
So it's something legal. You don't go to a fixer for that.
That's right, that's right. You know what's very interesting? Lahat mga nakikinig sa atin nanonood. You're the only person, one of those, I think, commissioner na graduated from LaSalle, took the masteral ba or another in Ateneo.
I took my law in Ateneo.
And you took your law in Ateneo.
And took a master's in
Georgetown.
Yeah.
Parang, when you watch a basketball game, who do you root for, LaSalle or Ateneo?
LaSalle, because they're the one who give me the ticket.
Ganun ba?
Yeah.
Naku, yung mga nanonood sa atin ng mga tenista, parang susunod, padadala mo ng ticket na so. Paano yan? Pagka nandun, pinadala ka, kanino ka napipili? Pag pinadalang ka rin ng Ateneo.
Kung sinong ticket ang ginamit ko.
Yun.
Oo.
Diba? Okay. Kung sino na lang unang mag-serve ng ticket. O sa'yo, or anong ginamit mo?
Di ba, Park, kasi nakakaya naman na yung nagbigay sa'yo ng ticket, tapos you're cheering against them. Diba?
You know, speaking of LaSalle, it's interesting that one of those podcasts that you were on, you were asked, I think you said, na if ever they graduate,
my advice that they should not go to government immediately.
Did you dissuade them? Is that some sort of wag na kayong mag-government or something? How did that go?
Yeah. My statement is, after you graduate, don't go to government immediately. You go to work in the private sector to get the work ethics necessary. Because in government, let's be honest, work ethic sucks, right? Right? Then the discipline, right? I mean, for us to be able to improve, we should know we're deficient and improve.
We have to be honest with ourselves.
Yeah,
no?
so it sucks. And then secondly, you have to develop your strength of character and your bank account before you go to government so that you can resist temptation. So that's the logic for me why I said don't go to government first. Go.
Well, it's parang it's tantamount to saying, Commissioner, na pagdating mo doon, baka mamaya makorap agad kayo. Both,
there's a lot of temptation.
Oo, di ba?
Yeah.
And that is talaga hanggang ngayon, yung pa rin ang nasa isip mo na talagang mas maigi doon muna kayo sa labas before you take the government. Does that follow na hanggang ngayon that it still happens in government?
Anecdotally, this is not my own personal experience, no? But now I'm hearing a lot of feedback from a lot of people. No? Before, we always want to recruit young people to go to BIR.
That's correct.
Because we want to instill new blood, idealism. But it seems like we were wrong because now a lot of people are complaining that it's the young people that's now in BIR that's so corrupt. Parang nagmamadali sila na kumita, di ba? So, parang ngayon, nag-iisip ako, mali yata yung concept ko dati. Na
to bring in the young people, to bring in the young blood.
Yeah, because they would be idealistic. It seems like it's not the case. So I'm saying this only, maybe they should do the introspective of themselves. Diba? Parang muna. Siguro dapat mag-isip kayo na kung gano'n ang iniisip tungkol sa inyo at gano'n yun, diba? Parang nakakahiya naman.
Right. Siguro to build up muna on character para they'll be able to resist temptations
Yeah,
because
and
of
don't go
temptations
to government because you want to earn money. You go to
Right.
government because you
serve.
want to serve.
to serve.
Yeah, if you're going to go to government because you want to earn money, there's more money in the private sector. And at least you don't have hindi pa nasisira yung reputasyon mo, di ba?
Right. Oo.
So, bakit ka pa pupunta sa gobyerno, di ba?
Bakit kaya ganyan? I mean, what do you think, Commissioner? Why did this happen? Yung
I
ganyan.
think because there's a degradation of values. Yung mga value system natin, kung kumpara mo ngayon, saka time natin or time ng magulang natin, talagang makikita mo yung difference, no? Katulad ng explanation ng nanay ko. Dati, during World War II, di ba, yung mga may-ari ng hacienda, bahay,
Yes.
pumunta sila sa bundok. Iniwan nila yung mga bahay nila sa Katiwala. Pagbalik nila, intact pa rin yung bahay, intact yung ano yung inintrega niya, binalik talaga. Sa tingin nyo ba, pag ganyan ginawa, ngayon nangyari yan, may babalikan pa ba kayong bahay at mga gamit?
That's correct.
No? So,
That's correct. Oh.
ibig sabihin talagang may...
Baka hindi na intact, baka inatake na. Ganun na.
Diba,
Hindi na
doon mo
intakin.
makikita yung difference ng parang nawawala yung dating values natin. No?
So that's very important, ano? Yung,
Yeah.
yung values, moral fiber of the country.
Yeah.
Politica all the way. Politica all the way. Politica all the way.
Government is only 1.2 million people. We're 100 plus
Plus
million.
now, yes.
So there's 99 million people out there,
Yes,
no? So is also something wrong in the values of the 99 million people, diba?
Right. No, that's
So
true.
it's not only government. I think it's the whole country. There's something amiss.
Which I think to date we're still figuring out. Tama ba 'yon, Commissioner? Kasi katulad sinabi mo, the moral fiber ganyan. Yun na yung ating values. And that will start from kung dun sa mga bata ngayon na at the rate things are going, especially with social media. Are you active in social media? Do you even agree with what's happening and what you see on social media?
I think it starts with parents. No, my observation now is unlike before, di ba, tayo. Ang nasusunod sa bahay magulang. Ngayon, pag titignan mo ang pamilya, ang nasusunod, anak. So, doon pa lang, yung hierarchy nasisira na, di ba? Dati sa time natin, di ba, pag sinabi ng magulang natin,
Hindi.
hindi, wala nang
Wala na.
ngayon. Maraming argument.
Oo nga eh. I agree with you. Kasi naalala ko, I was telling my kids also, sa amin, hindi pwede yung magsasalita ka or ano. Not because masyadong tyrannical yung parents mo, but you have that much respect na parang sige na lang, that they would always know that what the parents do or say will not put them in a bad light.
Yeah.
Ayun yung ating
Yes.
no? Sila, ngayon, hindi naman katulad ni Commissioner, hindi naman namin ino-all. Yung iba, iniisip nila na, no, I have my own mind. I have to say things. I have to yan. Not thinking na their parents are the people foremost that will never say anything to degrade you or put you in a bad light.
Yeah. So, for me, it's also the fault of the parents. Why are you allowing all these things?
Oo nga, ano?
Diba? So, kaya naguguluhan rin yung mga bata. Diba? Kasi yung command structure nga nawawala. Diba? So, dahil sa bahay, ina-allow nyo ganyan. So, pag nasa labas sila, ganun rin sila.
Oo. No,
Diba? So, kaya magulo ang mundo. Diba?
Oo nga eh. Now that you've, nakikita ko na yan, Commissioner. Pero now, parang mas klaro na sa akin, even the way you put it. Tama yung hierarchy, parang nawala yung, yung para bang, kumbaga, hindi lang ang parents are not supposed to be the first line of defense. It also should be the first line of decision making when it comes to both your life, our lives as a family, and their lives as well. Because mga bata pa sila eh. No?
Kaya
Kahit ano
nga.
sabihin mo, hindi ano eh.
Yeah.
Di ba? Eh, paano natin gagawin yan? Eh, lahat na lang nasa social media, laging ganon. Do we need to regulate it? Do we need...
No, I think it's the parents who should regulate
Kaya nga
it. No, you should be clear na, di ba? And you should put guidance. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with social media as long as your kid is properly guided and they, di ba?
They know the how to use
There's
it.
a limit.
Oo,
You do
oo.
not, you have to set boundaries. Di ba?
Siyempre, yan ang basic unit of government is the family, di ba?
Yeah,
Yan ang
yeah.
ano nga eh. So pag nawala yun, if your family bogs down, it's just like saying na wala na rin. It follows na parang lahat na. Sabi mo nga eh, 100 plus million tayo, yung 90 million, may problema talaga yan, no?
Yeah,
Kaya-
kasi kung walang problema, wala naman tayong dapat maging problema. Diba? Kasi yung gobyerno, 1.2 lang yan. Eh.
Oo.
Diba?
That's correct. That's correct. Speaking of government, while we're at it, Commissioner, itong government na to is very inclusive. Have you ever, should they ask you to join? Would you join in your capacity?
Let's
whatever
cross
it is
the
about?
bridge when we get there. I don't want to answer I don't want to answer
Ayaw.
that because it's let's
it's-
if I'm invited, then I'll think about it.
You'll think about it. oo.
Yeah,
Kasi-
because at the end of the day, like I said, when you go to government, it's to serve
It's
the,
to serve,
the country. Right? So if I think I can serve the country, then
You're still fairly young. You look young for your age, Commissioner, and you have all the energies pa, di ba? Especially so that you're into firing and car.
not cars is my husband, not me.
Ganun. Your husband is into cars.
Yeah.
And you're into what the
Shooting.
shooting talaga,
Yeah.
as in shooting. What gun do you carry? Or what gun do you carry? What gun do you have? Carrying
Lahat.
firearms kasi na says lahat?
I have short and I have rifle.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you efficient and is there a scale that you have yung pagdating sa proficiency and efficiency in shooting? Meron ba yan,
May
Commissioner?
you go through, you can join the competition. Yeah, but I don't really, I only joined competition because at that time President Aquino forced me to join.
Talaga?
Yun. But otherwise,
Did
I
he
don't-
teach you? I read the
Yeah,
parang
he taught
he
me.
taught you how to shoot.
Yeah, he did.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it because you were then the BIR commissioner and
No,
it's
because
like
when I was BIR commissioner, at, let's say I was appointed 2016, February 2017, he assigned PSG security to me. So when he assigned them to me, they have guns, and I said, I should learn how to shoot so that if something happened, I'm not a liability, but I can help. So when I went and
okay.
started shooting, he found out about it. And then he said, come, I'll teach you. So that's why he taught me how to shoot.
And now you're shooting cameras because earlier on we were talking about cameras and you were adept even with the technical terms of the cameras. You're shooting.
I'm not really shooting. I'm just curious about things. Yeah.
So that maganda sa social media is that social media, YouTube. Where did you learn all of this?
YouTube and
and
ChatGPT. Yeah.
Oh, is that consume some of your time also now? That,
Yeah.
Kasi, it's been, the last time you were in government was the Pinoy administration.
Yeah. 2010 to 2016.
And how's it been now? I mean, that's what, 6, 7 years?
10 years.
10 years na ba?
9 years.
Almost 9 years.
Yeah.
You've just been going around corporate world na lang. Di na
Ano?
lang. Have you've been going around in the corporate
Yeah, doing corporate,
capacity?
yes.
Well, that's good.
Which is what I have been doing in the first place.
In the first.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
When it comes to what's happening now, let's talk about the impeachment. No, what are your thoughts on the Vice President's VP Sara's impeachment that is in the offing? Is that are you for it? You think it's good for the country, or what do you think about it?
I think it's wrong timing.
It's wrong timing.
I think I'm not saying you should not or you should go through impeachment, no. But I think it would have been better timing to have done it after the election.
After the election.
Yeah. So, di ba? Rather than before the
Before
election.
the election.
Because before the election, di ba, election na nga,
Yeah,
magulo
yeah.
na nga eh.
Magulo na. Tapos,
Tapos nung lalagay mo pa ito doon, tapos secondly, hindi mo alam anong effect nun sinabi mo na mag-impeachment, whether it will push people to not vote for you or to vote for you. Di ba? Whereas, if there was not that issue, then it's really just electability. Di ba? So, for me, it's just wrong timing.
what, wrong timing in the whole, not for the people running, or it's just wrong timing for the whole country?
Everyone. No?
Economics-wise, is it? Do you think it's helping us? Is it bringing too much more trouble to the Philippines or something, to our country, na para bang mas magulo, mas mahirap ang investors to come in, or you know,
Tingin ko hindi pa ito magulo eh.
hindi pa tumagulo.
Ibig sabihin, the gulo will not come because of the impeachment. It will come because of the decision of the Senate. No? Whether it's conviction or acquittal. That's when the gulo, if there's any gulo, that's when the gulo will come out. But the impeachment itself is just saying that I'm bringing it to Senate. Diba? So there's going to be hearing. So in itself, it's not yet. But yun nga,
Hindi pa.
parang
Hindi pa yung actual.
dapat nun,
pero ang magiging ano pa yata niya, Commissioner, is yung kay, we have VP Sara's upcoming impeachment, and then now, yung ating government has to contend with the ICC, with Duterte. What do you think about that? You know?
well, for me, okay.
Was it a good move? Is it good for the, you know,
Let's
on
not
the whole?
let's not discuss about how he was brought to The Hague.
Okay.
Let's just talk about the ICC proceeding. I think the ICC proceeding will give President Duterte the chance to present his evidence, right? To say what he's being accused of is not true. No?
Right.
So, yun opinion ko sa proceeding ng ICC. Ngayon, dun sa pagpadala sa kanya sa The Hague, I would have done it more suave.
More suave.
I would have done it in a more less controversial
Less
manner.
controversial manner?
Yeah.
Like reroute while in the air? Ganun ba
No,
yun?
no.
I'm just kidding.
No, but the reason why I said less controversial manner is because, di ba, when he was taken, somebody filed a Supreme Court case at 4 p.m., di ba? When he hasn't been flown out yet, right?
Yes.
So, since you already have a Supreme Court case, I would have given the Supreme Court the opportunity to hear that case.
Oh,
And then,
okay.
and then
Okay,
bring
and then
him
bring there
out
on and
to ICC.
proceed with the ano.
Yeah.
Ah,
I mean,
okay.
it would be less problematic, less
Yeah.
controversial.
Mhm.
Hindi itong maingay, magulo.
Right.
Diba?
Oo.
Yun.
And
Yun lang yung opinion ko, no? Pero I'm probably talking from a lawyer's standpoint also. No? So, at saka, yun lang, parang pwede mo naman gawin ito na hindi ganyan kagulo.
Politica all the way. Politica all the way. Politica all the way.
kasi sabi nila, ito naman, I read lang na there's no other way daw to present it except that way because the former president is macho na parang sanggano effect na parang anong ganon. So dapat ganun din daw. You fight fire with fire or something like that. So parang siga to siga. Parang ganon. Because if you come in, sabi nila, if you come in daw with medyo in a well, if you call it sweetly, eh,
It's not naman
hindi
sweetly
ka,
eh.
ano,
Hindi naman yan sweetly eh, di ba? Eh, yung ibig ko lang sabihin, kasi okay sana kung wala nang file ng Supreme Court na case. If no case was filed and he was flown already, then you
wala
cannot
na,
say
Yes,
anything.
yes.
But there was a case that was filed eh. So, di ba, parang,
So he should have been given more time.
you
Tama?
should have given the Supreme Court
More time to,
To hear the
the
case.
case.
Yeah,
Okay.
di ba?
Okay.
Kasi, ano pang jurisdiction ng Supreme Court ngayon? Moot and academic na yan.
Yes,
Wala
oo.
na siya dito, di ba?
Wala na. Oo.
So, yun lang yun. Hindi ko naman sinasabi na hindi siya dapat dalhin doon or what. Ang sinasabi ko lang na we could have avoided all of this noise and all this controversy if we just took one more step.
Okay.
Diba?
Well, that's correct. I agree with you on that point. Kasi ano nga naman at saka Supreme Court na supposed to be dapat dininig din muna nila Kasi ang nagiging ngayon parang brusko to brusko ang nangyari. Yun ang sinasabi nila na so nawawala na tuloy yung element of law. Is that what you're saying?
I will always say is that whatever you are demanding of other people, you should walk the talk. Diba? So, if you demand people to be good, you should try to be good. Diba?
That's true.
Diba? Yun lang yun, ko, kung ano yun, diba?
Yeah.
Batikos mo sa kanya. Diba? Dapat hindi mo ginagawa. Diba?
That's
Kasi
right.
batikos mo yan. Diba? Dapat hindi mo yan ginagawa. At saka, yun kasi, yan emotional argument. Diba? Para sa akin lang, yun proseso. Diba? Meron, ngayon, whether tama ba yung pag-file sa Supreme Court, may jurisdiction ba si Supreme Court, or wala, hindi ko alam. Pero the fact is, naka-file sa Supreme Court. So, ang Supreme Court magsasabi, wala kami pwedeng gawin dyan. Kasi,
Naandun na.
hindi. Kasi, ICC yan
Yeah.
Saka meron rules yan. So, sinunod, hindi pwedeng yun ang padala.
Pwede yung padala.
Pwedeng sabihin ng Supreme Court yan
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Pero,
Hindi na nabigyan ng pagkakataon ng Supreme Court to do that.
yeah. Yun lang yun, ko, di ba? Pag pinagbigyan mo yun, kung sinunod mo yung step na yan, assuming may ibang argument na hindi naman kailangan yung step na yan. Pero, di ba? Kasi bansa ang pinag-uusapan natin Peace and order, di ba? What is it but to take an extra step? Para lang hindi tayong lahat magkagulo.
Well, that's true. And at the rate things are going, nagkakagulo na rin tayo, Commissioner. Kaya medyo, na nga But it's nice to know that there are people like you who wishes to see things in order pa rin, in spite of what's happening, and then you're putting it out on the table. At saka lahat ng mga nakikinig sa atin, especially those in government now, syempre, alam din nila, minsan alam naman nila what needs to be done, and yet I do not know if they are unable of doing something, or they actually do not want to do something about it.
Actually, I cannot speak for them.
Oo nga yun din. Like you, it's also my opinion,
Yeah.
di ba? Yung kay Senator De Lima kasi, you're very good friends with Senator De Lima, no?
Yeah, in fact, I recommended her to Pinoy for
really?
Secretary of Justice when we were looking for a Secretary of Justice.
Yun na yun. Ngayon, ang sinasabi naman niya is para bang come-upans naman daw nito yung ginawa sa kanya and something like that. It's basically the same thing. Parang she was not accorded due process, walang basta dinampot na lang din siya, and yan. Do you find this?
Diba, I said na before, diba, kung ano yung binabatikos mo sa isang tao, dapat hindi mo gawin.
Right.
So yun lang yung, diba?
Kasi
pag ginawa mo, lahat kayo
we will leave it at that.
Yeah.
No?
And yun lang yun ko. So pag Kasi pag inulit mo ng inulit, hindi na tayo matatapos. It's a vicious cycle already, di ba?
You know what's interesting is you mentioned earlier when you were talking about the off the cam, you said that somehow the church has a responsibility to rehabilitate ngayon our values and
Yeah.
You say how are we going to be able to do that still now? Is it what, through the pulpit, through just some practical ways of doing
No,
it
like for
into the
example,
church?
one of going back, the church should go back to instilling the basic value, di ba? Like,
GMRC,
like for example, for the Christian and Catholic Church, going back to the salvation message, di ba? Going to what
Yeah.
Christ is,
Yeah.
what Christ said, di ba? And for other religion, going back to the basic, di ba? All of them teach you to do good, di ba? So going back to those things, no? That not
The
be
basics,
distracted by the noise of this world. Diba? You go back to basic. One of my advocacy whenever I sit beside a nun or a church, a priest, I will always ask them, the one thing that the church can do is you should talk to your parishioner parents that they should stop bribing their children. What do I mean by that? Stop telling your children, study, get good grade, and I'll give you an iPad. Graduate, and I'll send you we'll go abroad. Because that's bribery.
It's not a reward system, it's bribery.
It's bribery because you're giving material to your, diba? Unlike before, when when my parents tell me I have to study because it's for your own good. Then after I accomplish what they want me to do, then they might give me something. But my purpose of achieving something is not because of the thing that they're going to give me. Diba? Now it's the thing that is the objective. That's bribery. Diba? That's why
That's right.
that's why nowadays in society, nobody think bribery is bad. Diba?
Yeah,
And in fact,
kasi
they think-
indirectly, because it's happening indirectly, no? Hindi naman
Yeah,
talaga.
because it's
Right.
legitimized in our home. Diba? And in fact, if you don't accept, they'll say, bobo ka naman. Hindi ka marunong kumita. Diba?
Oo nga, no?
So
It's a very
in
basic.
Yeah, those simple things. So the other thing is, like I said, tell parents, you should act like parents. Diba? You should be the one making decision and they should follow you, not the other way around.
Oo nga,
Diba?
I'm actually sometimes, admittedly, no?
Guilty
Sometimes,
of bribing.
well, not bribing. Yes,
To your children.
Yeah, but not to a fault. But ako pa rin, I try to be, Commissioner, I try to be as old school as possible. Although sinasabi nila, the connotation of old school, lagi sinasabi nilang passé. Pero actually, the old school ways of doing it are mostly, I think, mas maayos and much
Mas
proper.
simple.
Simpler, mas simple, mas maayos. At in the long run, makes a person or a children
Better.
grow up better.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yes.
Kaya nga lagi sinasabi ng Commissioner, old school is the new cool. That's what I tell my kids. Sabi ko, para makita na, uy, old school is the new cool, di ba? Anyway, sige, ito namang problema natin, well, hindi naman to problema, yung about the PhilHealth funds, no?
Actually, I wrote an article about that in
okay.
Business World. I think they posted it. I went through the Universal Health Law,
Okay.
and it said there very clearly that PhilHealth can only do certain things, invest their money. There's an enumeration of where they can invest in. And if their reserve fund exceed more than 2 years of their projected expenditure, they should add benefit or lower the members' contribution.
Okay.
And it's also very specific there that said no fund and income of PhilHealth should go to national government.
Oh,
It's very
okay.
specific in that law.
Uh-huh.
So that's my answer to that taking of 90 billion to bring it to the national government, the national treasury. The law itself said you cannot.
Yes.
So that's
So, you're saying that talagang what they actually did was, well,
It's a
you know,
violation
it's a
of the law.
violation of the law.
yeah.
So, in both, in three counts, in all of them, di ba? One is, again, sorry, the first one was,
There's a very specific enumeration where you can invest it.
yeah,
And then it said if you exceed the 2 years
Yes.
reserve fund, it's very specific what you should be doing,
Mm-hmm.
which is increase benefit and lower the members' contribution.
Mm-hmm.
And third, any excess, you cannot bring any fund or income of the PhilHealth to
Yes.
the national government or
government.
any government-owned or controlled
Institution.
agencies.
Okay.
So it's specific
Uh-huh.
in the law, very express.
So, dapat ang ginawa nila, yun na lang, yung sinabi mo na yun. They should have
Yeah.
just done that.
Yeah.
And that could have actually helped out tremendously when it comes to yung lesser lang payments of the PhilHealth is actually good already for
Yeah.
those,
Yeah.
Wow.
Then
okay.
about the not funding the PhilHealth, that law itself also and the sin tax law is very specific that from the where the sources of funds of PhilHealth will come from. It said there in that there's the sin tax, the allocation from the sin tax. And when you read the latest amendment of the sin tax, there's an enumeration of 50% of collection from tobacco, of this 50%, 80% goes or 60% should go to PhilHealth.
Yes, yes.
From sweetened beverage,
Okay.
this percentage should go to PhilHealth. From alcohol, this percentage and vape. And it said there that it should be allocated in the GAA. So for this, you
Was that
cannot
followed?
zero. No.
It wasn't followed also.
That's why it's zero. Di ba? Di ba?
Oh, okay, okay.
So I'm saying the law itself
Yes, yeah. Was violated.
is very clear what should happen.
That should have been
Yeah.
done with if there is
Excess and what kind of fund should be going to
That's right.
PhilHealth.
That's right.
It's like our ERA, di ba? The Internal Revenue Allotment Fund, di ba? That goes to the local government. It automatically gets appropriated.
Yes, so it goes back to the government if it is not used. Tama ba?
No, not in ERA. When you give it to the local government, that's it.
Ah, okay.
It's a ERA.
Yeah, pero di ba pag hindi nagamit to a certain I think some of yung national NTA something that goes back to the national
No, if you're
government.
if you're a national government agency, but the
Oh,
ERA
yes,
is
correct.
going to local
Right, no,
government.
LGU nga pala yan.
So
Oo,
when they
right,
go
right.
to LGU, wala nang balikan yan.
Right,
Yan.
dito sa kanila yan.
Oo.
Ah, okay, okay. Ngayon ko lang naisip nga, dapat, ganun ang pala ang kanilang tawag dito, that should have been their movement when it came to the funds of the PhilHealth. Hindi
Yeah.
yung ibinalik na lang sila ron. Kumbaga, parang nangyari yata, ang contention ng iba is naging discretionary funds of the national government. Is that what's
I don't know what the contentions are. I'm just
Hindi,
saying.
that's what I read.
Yeah.
That's what I read.
I don't really know where it went.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying the fact is the law does not allow moving that money somewhere else. It should be retained in PhilHealth.
Pero sabi naman nila, andun naman daw yung pera na yun. Siguro, di ba, excess lang yung excess lang ang tinanggal nila. Because there's still a certain budget that stayed with the PhilHealth.
Yeah, but it does not say anything. It just said all funds all reserve and income of PhilHealth should stay with them and should not go back to national government.
Okay, well, tama nga naman. Oo. Yun naman ang mag-isip yung commissioner, parang, eto na eh.
Maliwanag na nga yung batas, bakit pa tayo nag-a-argue?
Oo, bakit tayo nag-argue? Eto na nga, ayan you should be following that, hindi na tayo marami na naman dyan naman papasok yung tayong mga Pilipino na kung gusto
Pilosopo. Mga pilosopo ang Pilipino.
At kung gusto, maraming paraan. Kung ayaw, maraming
May
dahilan.
dahilan.
Oh, di ba?
Politica all the way. Politica Politica all the way. Politica all the way.
When it comes to taxation, Commissioner, are there any other, kasi taxation is the that's the of any nation, any country. That is yung parang ating natin yan nutrition yan and that's where we come up with projects and we need that money to have a successful movement of a country in progress, no? Do you still have any form of taxation in mind that we can benefit from, or we can impose on the country, or things that we need to do on
Actually,
businesses?
for
or-
me, when I became commissioner, di ba, when we campaign, no new tax, no tax increase.
Mhm.
Because
we have,
what
we
we
have
said,
ample type.
because we have to collect better,
Mhm.
and we
Collect
have to be
better.
efficient, and we have to, na.
and go
So-
after those who do not pay their taxes.
No, and also, there are a lot of people complaining to me that now, they get letter of authority left and right.
Mhm.
Wala, hindi pa tapos yung isang year, meron na naman.
Mhm, mhm.
Di ba? So, nahihilo na sila. Di ba?
Kung
So,
pa-
siguro dapat pag-aralan ng BIR na bakit ganyan,
Mhm.
'di ba? Kasi para sa akin, kailangan you should allow business to earn money
That's correct.
rather than trying to 'di ba? If they earn more money, you collect more taxes.
More taxes,
How
oo.
can they earn money if what they have to do lang is kakaatupag sa BIR at kakakausap,
oo.
di ba? So, hindi ko alam kung siguro dapat pag-aralan yan. Bakit ba yan ganyan na hindi na patong-patong yung mga
Yes.
letter of authority?
Mm. So you're mas ka talaga with wag nang masyadong new taxes. Let us just focus on collection lang talaga.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say that we have we have taxation in place already, yung the best
Because you don't know yet whether that is enough.
Mhm.
Diba? You have to baka you keep on diba?
Imposing or
Yeah,
coming
the
up with
thing
new
there
taxes.
is the thing there is if you impose too much taxes and there's too much tax burden, the people who don't want to pay tax will not pay tax.
Mhm, mhm.
The people who want to pay tax might be overburdened and say, never mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Diba?
Oo. So parang
So yun kailangan balance Yun.
Mhm. Which is actually where the problem lies, balancing it. Kasi,
Yeah.
di ba? Well, we have here an IQ test. Well, yeah, actually not IQ test, IQ portion, it means internet questions kasi we fielded na we said na ikaw yung magiging guest namin, Commissioner, no? So, meron ng mga more comments and questions, no? So, ang atin saan yung mga names? Ito muna. This is from, let's read it together. Ikaw na lang, Commissioner. This is from Boy Dueñas, yan. How? Yan. PBM should pay the 203 estate tax liabilities as administrator of his father's estate which has long been settled by the Supreme Court. What do you say to this?
Well, if he has a liability, then he should pay it. Diba?
He
As
should.
a leader of the country, you should walk your talk.
Okay. So he should be the first
Because
one to...
I think in all their tax campaign nowadays, what do they say? Diba? Enforcement
Yes.
to pay your taxes. If not, we're going to go
Don't go
against
after,
you.
yeah.
Walk the talk.
Okay. Tama. Di ba? Ikaw muna. Bago iba, di ba? Okay. From Joe Plaza. Yan. Stop ayuda and don't focus on tax collection from the poor. Go after the oligarchs. Yan.
If you're poor, you don't have taxes to pay
Yeah.
because there's an exemption of 250,000.
So below 250,000,
You're not required to pay
any
any
form of
taxes.
taxes.
Yeah, you're exempted.
Except that when you go to,
I agree. Stop ayuda because the reason for why I'm agreeing is nowadays people don't want to work anymore because it's all ayuda. I think
okay.
the anecdote is you cannot even hire any driver now because everyone doesn't want to work because they're
Yeah, they're getting
the ayuda.
Hindi ba yan form of ano, yung mga food stamps yan, like with they do in
But
the
in
other.
the Philippines, it's cash, eh?
Oh.
Not
yes,
food
yes.
stamp.
You see?
Diba?
Unlike that. Pero do you think that would work here, mga food stamps, the way they do it in the other countries? You think we should seriously look into that also, Commissioner?
No.
No? So it's
Because
another
you
form
have
of
to,
ayuda.
because how
Parang
will you
GC.
control it?
Parang gift certificate. No?
Yeah, how will you control
Hindi
it?
hirap control. Yung control ang mahihirap.
Yeah.
Oo.
Tsaka,
It may...
kanino talaga bang pumupunta sa dapat puntahan?
Okay. Sige. Ito naman from Ted Villaruel, boycott taxes altogether.
Ang problema niyan, pag binoykot mo yung taxes, lalong walang mangyari sa Pilipinas.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Di, paano tatakbo ang Pilipinas nga naman? From Nestor Robenta, sabi niya, ang mahihirap lalong naghihirap, hindi na makabili ng sariling bahay dahil sa transfer pa lang ng taxes. So, well, ito medyo, kasi I'm into real estate, ang dami nga naman taxes ng ganito, no? But anyway, napupunta na lang sa politikong corrupt and pagsisikapan ng Pilipino OFW. Well, ano na yan?
Ang sagot yan is, di dapat bumoto kayo ng tama. Kasi kayo naman yung bumoto ng mga korap, eh.
Oo.
Diba? Magre-reklamo kayo, kayo naman bumoboto niyan.
Pero naging ano na to, Commissioner, di ba parang every time na lang, yan na lang ang nagiging problema. Ikaw bumota niyan, you deserve the leadership that you put there, that you vote for.
So until we learn our lesson, nothing will happen.
Oh, naku. Oh, well, talagang ganyan talaga. Laging talaga we just have to be hopeful all the time, ano? Especially this coming election. Ano na ito? Anyway, let's go to something more personal na lang. There are 3 things that meron kami dito DNA, hindi nyo alam. No? So, Commissioner, if there are 3 things that you would want people to know about you that they don't know yet, that you think, ano yun about Commissioner Kim Menares? 3 things.
Hindi ako mahilig pumunta sa party.
Even when you were younger?
Yeah, I don't attend parties. I
Really?
don't even attend our reunions. I don't
Really?
attend home.
Why?
I sell, huh?
Ay,
I don't
so
really.
You're not a party person?
No.
Talaga?
Yeah.
More of a coffee person. Like, halimbawa, sabihin na, oy, Commissioner,
I
Mario,
go
kita tayo.
out in a small, my friends, small group, but I don't really go to parties.
Okay. And, so na,
And I don't like water sports.
you don't like water sports?
No.
Like swimming, of course. That's a water sport.
I know how to swim. I swim, but I don't like.
You don't
I'm
like
not-
the beach?
No, because
No?
I almost drowned before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I don't really like.
Okay. Buti hindi, ano, was it traumatic for you talaga?
Yeah.
Talaga?
Yeah. When I was 10 years old,
In a pool or the beach?
beach in
Beach?
Cebu,
In
Argao Beach.
Oh.
Because
okay.
there was a storm and the sun was, di ba, fine in Argao.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Oh.
the wave will,
Well,
when we were walking, the wave will,
parang ano
nag-cut
siya,
kasi,
nag-ano siya.
so, yun.
Mabuti, you were,
yeah, I was
you got-
able to call out to my uncle.
Wow. Okay. Well, and how about a favorite song? If you were to sing now, what would you sing? Do you ever
Man
go to karaoke bars?
I don't know how to sing, eh.
Yeah?
But I like
But-
Man in the Mirror.
Oy, that's maganda yan. That's my favorite song also.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He was, Rodrigo Teaser was here a couple of weeks back. You should have watched him. It was very good. Man in the Mirror.
Yeah.
Do
I
you-
like the lyric kasi.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is it because tamang-tama sa Pilipinas yan?
Tama-tama sa lahat na
Sa
tao.
naman ng tao, lalo sa Pilipino.
Man in the Mirror.
Did you ever sing that? No.
I don't sing.
You don't
eh.
sing talaga, ha?
No.
But you like that. I agree. That's a very nice song.
Yeah.
I'm wanting for the man. And before you have an actual change, dapat the change
Change
from
the
start.
beginning, yeah.
Yes, from within, di ba?
Yeah.
And that's the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yan. Siguro one of these days, I will invite you also to one of my gigs para, I do some gigs also and I sing that.
Okay.
Commissioner.
Yun.
Okay, lastly, Commissioner, what is your prayer for our country? You know, the country now, more than anything else, needs prayers, no? With what's happening, especially with the two now warring families, and sabi nila, we again are divided. This nation is divided, and we're going to political turmoil and all these things, which is sadly is affecting so many families, lalo nang naapektuhan yung mga nandun sa mababa nating mga kababayan na nakakalungkot. But what is the prayer of Commissioner Inares now for everyone, especially in this country?
My prayer for the Philippines is first, I pray for all our leaders, political leaders, that the Lord will transform them, and that they will truly accept the Lord as their personal Savior. Because it's only by that we will have transformation. And also, I pray that the Filipino people will truly understand what being a Catholic is, and that that they walk with Christ, no? Because I think now we need that. No? So,
Yes.
and and with that, and I also pray that the Lord give us the concept of patriotism, because I think we don't have that. That's why we're like this.
Wow.
And that the Lord forgive us for leading people astray, because we keep on saying we're Catholic, but we do not act like one. And we're causing people not to believe in Catholicism, which is a great sin. So, yun.
Parang, parang, Commissioner, parang gusto ko tuloy mag-confess this weekend. parang, pero I agree with you in every sense of the word. I think, kaya ngayon, love of God is the beginning of every wisdom. The fear and the love of God is the beginning of every wisdom. I agree with you on that note, especially, no? Tama yung sinabi mo, with all these things that are happening, ultimately the answer is just how God will react if you do something about it. Yung sabi nga ng tatay ko rin nung araw, if you're going to resolve things and if you're going to act on something, it is best that you think of you're doing it for God. Because if you're doing it for God, you will do your best, honestly, and with integrity, and with much action and enthusiasm. And gathering it from what you said, that is precisely the correct thing to do. Yung i-acknowledge natin, i-recognize natin yung ano ng Panginoon Diyos with us. Parang gusto ko mag-lead tayo ng prayer. Thank you very much. On Politica All the Way, ma'am, thank you very much. The former Commissioner Kim Inares on the program. Maraming salamat po. And I hope we can do this again.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
Magkwentuhan tayo. Not in a party, but maybe over coffee.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. Yan po, Politica All the Way. Thank you very much, Commissioner Kim Inares.
Politica all the way.
Alright, maraming salamat po muli, Commissioner Kim Inares. Now, just to recap on what we talked about, Commissioner Kim Inares said, and I agree with her, na ang kailangan natin ngayon more than anything else sa gobyerno natin ay values formation. No? It will make a difference talaga, lalo na yung mga nag-govern sa atin, ma-instill ulit yung golden values, no? Natin. Na wag daw tayong pumasok in government if we are not into genuine public service. Kasi sadly, hindi naman po lahat, sabi nga ni Commissioner, merong mga ibang pumapasok for other reasons other than public service, no? So kanila na lang 'yon. So dapat value formation. When it comes to taxation naman, she has reiterated that we do not need too much new taxes, but what we need actually is, more than anything else, is an effective tax collection system, no? Which I think the government now is still working at it, no? Nakatuwa naman yan. So it's an ever progressing a thing that we are doing, even when it comes to tax collection also with the BIR. So, kudos to you also. Ang kanyang favorite song ni Commissioner is Man in the Mirror. Not just because it is a beautiful song by Michael Jackson, but more so the message behind it. You know, the change will come from the man in the mirror, meaning yung actual na pagbabago ng kabutihan ay manggagaling dun sa taong, sa sarili natin. Kung sino yung nakikita natin in front ang salamin, tayo yon, dapat tayo ang magbago. And most importantly, sabi niya, in governance and government, dapat we should put back and bring back God sa ating gobyerno. So, that being said, dyan po nagtatapos ang Politika All the Way. Lagi nating tatandaan, diskusyon lang, hindi away, opinion, hindi po personalan. This is Jojo A. Peace and love.
Politika all the way. Politika all the way.